Warning: the Geek Room podcast features videos from the internet. We do not condone the activities or the views shared in the video. If you would like to make an official submission to the Geek Room podcast, simply go to our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/The Geek Room Podcast. Also, all videos are used in a transformative manner, so don't try to copyright us. That's following a false DMCA, which is illegal, and you're being a dick. Enjoy! That's probably about the smartest thing he's ever said.
That is what came out of his mouth. So, with that said, I cannot take anything you say with more than a grain of salt. And I know you're going to try to provide evidence in the video. You're good at that, right? You have links and stuff, right? They don't go to Alex Holmes' Infowars or anything like that, do they? No, fucking of course not.
I'm going to point out real quick, I think he does watch our videos because now his bed is always made up.
Yeah, and my response is go check out, you don't even have to watch his videos, just go check out the titles of his videos and tell me I don't have some kind of justification to say something. He said that characters have to be gay because tolerance. That was like a really lame attempt at trying to sound cool the way he said it too, like it was horrible. No, you know what, let me, because he'll probably watch this, because I'll share it to him, but you're now entering the cringe zone. I feel threatened by that statement. Nah, dude, Michael J. Fox is his cameraman, let's be honest. Like, this is like a really desperate attempt at trying to like, oh, we had outtakes creating this. Laugh, everyone. These are just the funniest things.
Watch some crazy dance.
He's talking about how he got inspired to do it by watching some crazy stuff. You watched it and you know what's going to happen.
Same reason everyone did the cinnamon challenge.
Oh, I've got that line. What manga for?
Yeah. Yeah, so end it early. Dark. About to see some Darwinian shit at work here, guys. Survival of the fittest. Let's go ahead and off this fucker from the planet. Kill that gene pool.
Alright, welcome everyone to Let's Riff YouTube. We are here again. So.
Well, yes, we are. It's one of my favorite times of the week. I get to fuck on people.
Yeah. I think it's everybody's favorite time of the week. We get more viewers watching now than we do actually on the Geek Room podcast. But it's all good. So, welcome everyone. We got very funny videos tonight. Very cringy videos tonight. And some that'll make you worry about the about humanity's future.
Quite a lot.
Yeah. So, and one of them is VonHelton. So, and we already got a dislike from one of VonHelton's little buddies.
We got that before we even went on air. Like, I shit you not, like 15 minutes before we even went live, we got a dislike. But we did get a like before we went on air too, so I'm not gonna bitch about it. It works both ways. Whatevs.
Yeah. So, oh well, fuck him. Don't give a shit. And hello, James. You're watching with Eddie. And hello, Eddie. And James, you are on tonight. So
I gave him a heads up.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I gave him a heads up. I didn't tell him what video, but I told him we'd be covering him tonight.
Oh man, yeah. So, all right. let's go. I guess we'll go ahead and get started. With the guy that's everyone's always ready to see. Not really. We mainly put up with him just for laughs, shits, and giggles.
Yeah, no shit.
I swear this man just
Definitely for the good.
Yeah, I swear this man just makes up shit. I was watching some, what was it? His recent live chat, and he just, him and Candy Rain, holy fuck, man. I mean, it leaves you speechless.
You cannot.
Yeah.
You cannot watch these hangouts without experiencing some type of extreme human emotion.
And there's usually just two. One of them is you left speechless because you don't know what the fuck to say. The other one, you're just screaming at the screen. You're a dumb fuck. Both of you.
Yeah,
like, oh
and
God.
it's not like you can comment or chat more than one thing that is negative or disparaging about what he says, because at that point you're blocked. So you are screaming at your fucking computer monitor unless you got a bunch of sock accounts.
Yeah, so he made some. I was trying to listen to a little bit of it today. I think it's the one he did. That's his recent vote, and he was talking about Muslim people, like always, and how Obama's going to, which is actually one of the videos we were talking about. And he's like, I'm not a bigot, I'm not racist, Yvonne, you're not a being, and stuff like that. Then he goes into saying, but if you turn Islamic, and if I was the president, I'd kick your ass out. What the fuck, man? Like, no
caveat there of if you were like an Islamic extremist terrorist. Nope, just if you're Islamic.
Yeah, he didn't say Islamic extremist terrorist or anything. If you converted to Islam, he'd kick you out.
But yet, I'm sure he would have an issue with me making him defend his ideas as it relates to Christianity, huh?
I don't even know what the fuck he is. I doubt he's even Christian. This man.
I'm not sure.
This man believe he's a prophet or something like that. I read, what was it? He got in some kind of, I guess, slippery slope wreck, something with black ice. And one of the guys were, I'd actually have to read it verbatim because it's stupid. I mean, that's all I can say. And let me see if I can find it real quick. It's not going to take like too long because it's actually his first stupid ass video with Candy Rain. And basically what he says is, yes, yep, still alive. Can't die as long as a prophecy exists over me. Now that doesn't mean I can go play in traffic, but as long as I don't do something purposely stupid, I should be okay.
Vaughn, please go play in traffic. I mean, it's not like you can die, remember? I mean, you are the original Punisher.
And there's a guy that's egging him on named Roger Moore, which has the 007 Roger Moore. Well, even Jesus was tempted to throw himself off the mountain so that angels may catch him. But he wasn't stupid enough to do it, winky face. Both of y'all.
Yeah, that all happened. That's all historic documented evidence and proof, right? Yeah.
So, yeah. Both of them can just jump right off a cliff and do the world.
So, are you ready to dive into this this cretinous piece of shit?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I already got a good, I'm not buzzed, but I got a good drink going. So,
yeah, you're doing better than I am.
Yeah. So, all right. This is his Abomination. I think he was trying to make some kind of little play on word to abomination, something. The final act of hatred.
Dun dun dun.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let me know when you're ready to say something. Which it's not going to be that long. We're not going through the whole 13 minutes. It's him, just like Paulson, re-creating shit, hammering it into the fucking ground till it's old, like him.
Yeah, this one doesn't go too far without doing that exact thing.
Mama's ready. So, all right, we get ready.
All right, folks. Wanted to do something very, very important here because it's very scary. This is not a joke. This is not a fucking game. This shit is legit. It's real, and it's downright fucking scary. It seems that Obama is not quite done screwing over the United States and the rest of the world. Obama is literally trying to invoke World War III.
Literally.
Let's
fuck!
take a look at it here. All right, war games. U.S. sends special forces to Russian border as NATO is poised to strike back against Vladimir Putin's so-called aggression.
Where the fuck is he getting his source at? That's what I want to know right quick. Let me see if I can pull this up.
Check that website. Now, I did a little research on that website because I was unfamiliar with it. And he had actually used the same source in a hangout he had done just a couple of days ago. And it turns out the source is, drum roll please,
thesun.com
fucking
UK.
Garbage.
Yeah, I hadn't even heard of that website.
No, it's a UK thing. I went and did a little research on it, and turns out, yeah, it's full of it's tabloid bullshit to try to get people to click on their articles. It's 90% of what they put up on this website is total bullshit.
That's why he's citing this, because it's full of bullshit like him. So
yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong when you're sourcing this bullshit. I mean, come on, dude.
All right, so let's go ahead and continue it, because yeah, we won't have to wait long.
Ready missiles in the province of Kaliningrad, which borders Lithuania.
I'm surprised you can announce those
Obama
words.
has deployed U.S. Special Forces troops along Lithuania's border with aggressive Russia. Tensions between Washington and the Kremlin have reached Cold War levels amid reports that Vladimir Putin is deploying nuke-ready missiles in the Russian province of Kaliningrad, which borders Poland, Belarus, and Lithuania. All right, so Obama, it would seem, does not quite want to leave office without starting a bunch of shit, right? Now, is Russia really deploying nuclear-capable missiles?
Yeah, because Obama has been, I don't think anybody would disagree with this, very, very heavy on his mind recently has been this whole legacy thing. And, I mean, just like pretty much any president, they want to leave some kind of legacy. Even George W. Bush's dumbass kept saying, the jury's still out on George Washington. Like, no, the fuck they're not. He's on the goddamn $1 bill, you fucking idiot. But you're meaning to tell me that Obama, who's so wrapped up in leaving a legacy at the moment, is going to do something this fucking stupid on his way out the door? Yeah. Well, for that kind of claim, I would need some evidence. And coming from this fucking website, you got zero, buddy.
That is the same website that Poston uses, too. So.
Yeah, that and InfoWars.
Yeah. All right.
The borders. Well, I would think if they were doing that would be a breach of the Geneva Convention.
All right, guys, stop them right there. Oh, fuck me. The breach of the Geneva Convention. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. You know what? I am going to look this up just to make sure I'm not wrong.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure the Geneva Convention, whatever he says, is... I forgot to pause it. Fuck me. Anyway, is about hostages. Am I right? Or am I right or am I wrong? That's what...
yeah. I mean, I got the short of it pulled up here. Just the long of the short of it, the Geneva Conventions are a series of treaties between... on the treatment of civilians,
POWs and soldiers who are otherwise rendered incapable of fighting.
So try again, Vaughn, because that didn't work.
It just sounded good, right, Vaughn?
Yeah, that's all it was. He's like, I heard of this before. I'm gonna say it again, just to make myself sound so smart.
Gosh,
You old goofy ass, no teeth.
YouTube, I'm a fucking idiot. I can't. Yeah, you know, I'll tell you one thing. If this show didn't get such good ratings, so to speak, in our analytics, I couldn't fucking deal with this once a week. So you people out there better love us for this, because this is hard.
It is. We sit through his stuff just for y'all, banging our heads against the wall while we're doing it. So, but
we got a VonHelton sock account in the chat. It says Obama was cock blocked. You'd think Irv could empathize with that. I thought that was pretty funny, actually.
Did you say we have a VonHelton person? Because he was.
Yeah, it's a. I think they're obviously anti-Von, but
Okay.
with the name, it's actually pretty humorous, actually.
Yeah, he was there. He was here last week, so. I thought.
Well, welcome back.
I got excited. I thought Candy Rain was here because
Nah,
I
fuck
made
no.
Robby Battle. What is it? Moderator.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I made Robby Battle moderator just so he can have fun if Candy Rains ever comes in.
We stole your moderator, VonHelton.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right. We'll go on for a
That
little
may go against the Geneva Convention, though.
Oh, fuck us. We're going to start another war. A YouTube war. Let's see if I can get this started, because it looks like it's kind of paused up. Come on, OBS.
Hey, you know, it's perfectly fine.
truthfully. We got more to go through.
Yeah. We got more Vaughn, matter of fucking fact. So, you know, if by some means OBS doesn't want to play the fucking video, I'm perfectly all right with that.
Yeah. So, did we got another Vaughn? I seen the Abomination.
Maybe we don't. I don't know. I thought we did, but maybe we don't. If not, there's definitely going to be more to come.
Oh, yes.
Later on. I mean, you know, it's VonHelton, and I'll make that promise true. I will go out and seek out VonHelton videos until that fucker comes on here and defends something.
Yeah.
And I ain't paying him shit.
We can send $2 and promise him the rest of it later after he comes on.
Them 2 nickels that we can't rub together, I'll give his ass that.
All right, so we are from one nut to another.
Who do you think that is, guys?
You know who it is. This nut.
All right.
My yellow
How's
snowflakes.
it going? How's it going, my deplorable bigots?
He needs to change it. Remember, it's yellow snowflakes
Yeah, that's right.
now.
And we're the angry liberals, right?
Yeah, we're the angry liberals. You need to change.
I'll be an angry liberal.
You need to
That's
change-
cool.
You need to change your name to the Angry Liberal Podcast.
You need to change your shit to the Finally Made My Bed show. It only took 2 or 3 years.
Wow, I hope she does kick him out. Shit.
Yeah, I just caught that. VonHelton's mom's trying to kick him off YouTube. Well, doesn't she pay the fucking internet bill, or is that the people he's e-begging to pay his internet bill?
Maybe Robby would know. I don't.
And
Is it
and you
kicking
know
him
the
out of
fucked up
house
thing?
or
He's
kick him out of the internet.
I just think the fucked up thing is he's sitting here talking about how much, you know, fuck Obama and all this shit, but I'm fairly certain, based off the information that I've received, he has gotten a lot of government assistance during the Obama administration. So...
Oh, out of her trailer. Nice. I hope so. The woman's smart. Let her for president.
Damn right.
Just on that fact alone that she's going to kick Von out of the house.
That may get her elected on YouTube alone.
So, yep. My Helton refused to pay the internet bills years ago. Damn. Oh, man. All right. Let's see if we can stomach through maybe about 5 minutes of this.
All right.
What happened to my sound?
Well, I'm going to try
There
to
it
make it
goes.
as quick as possible.
It's not going to be quick.
But
He's gonna Neander on for 40 minutes.
Trump supporter assault that is mentioned in this video that people have been going all over the web talking about appears fake. It really does. Now,
Everything appears
whenever I
fake
found
to
out
you.
The girl's name, the first thing I
What-
did
what-
was look her up on Facebook
what
and made
happens
up a status
in
update
reality?
Like 18 hours.
Does anything ever really just fucking happen?
China died. It must be conspiracy. Carrie Fisher died. It was a conspiracy.
I mean,
Everything
seriously
is
though. Seriously though, does nothing ever just fucking happen? I mean, do celebrities not just fucking die like you or I? Do horrible, horrific things not just fucking happen? Isn't it human nature to do fucked up shit? I mean, Jesus, dude, come on. Everything is not part of something bigger. Fuck.
Father J13 says he has been on welfare for over 13 years. He only has had kids and a wife for 5. He has known VonHelton for over 10 years. Damn.
Well, I'm sorry, dude. I apologize that you had to go through that.
Yeah, really. The Illuminati made Whitney do crack.
Bush did 9/11. Infowars.com.
We got all the news you need. All right, here we go.
Ago, or it's probably like some 20 odd hours ago now. But makes a state of Facebook saying y'all mad, blah 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 blah. I had to create this new page because it shows you this really does, and I wouldn't put it past this mainstream media. They've been trying to race bait and instigate a race war in this country since 2011. We know for sure. It's just been building slowly momentum. So instead of this time, the Alton Sterling thing was definitely a race baiting thing. Like I said before, CNN has never showed this stuff on the media trying to instigate this. This is totally obviously, and then they bring in this, hermaphrodite-looking black thing. I don't know what her name was, trying to defend the victimization of a white special needs person, and then they're trying to blame it all on.
The fuck is that
Trump.
quotation
To me,
marks
this looks
for?
more like a media narrative
Yeah.
by CNN. This is no different than the Standing Rock thing, which is absolutely and utter fucking crap. It's all it is. It's bullshit. It's what the Standing Rock really is.
Oh,
at the
shit.
end of the day.
Oh, no, he didn't.
It's all
Yeah.
for money.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
doing it
that's
for
bullshit too, right? That's bullshit too, right?
More of the
Dude,
psychological operation
Hold on,
put
let's see.
into the news media.
Fucking.
Oh, you're-
The Young Turks
Then
invent these
Dickie.
stories, these narratives. Oh,
I'll pause the video because truthfully, we can just pop back in. He'll say the same thing over and over fucking again. So, yeah. But yeah,
True.
the Standing Rock thing, it was not some kind of like conspiracy or anything. It is people wanting to make sure that that they had clean fucking water. Boston,
native land is protected.
have you ever seen one of these pipelines fucking explode? Like, when they explode, they take out everything that they're under. They take out buildings, trees, land. I mean, it's not a thing that the media is trying to... But hell, the media hardly even covered it. I mean, truthfully, if you want to,
Yeah,
nitpicky
it was
about
undercovered. Yeah, exactly.
And I mean,
And
so that right there, you saying that the mainstream media is pulling Trump bullshit is already bullshit. We already caught you in one of your shit that comes out your mouth. I mean, fuck me.
and let's look at this. What did he say earlier? He said that the video of the kidnapping looks staged. Okay, what about it looks staged to you? Because if you've watched the entire Facebook Live video, it actually both parts are up on Encyclopedia Dramatica. If you'd like to go take a look at them in their entirety, you can see them cutting this kid in the head. You can see him dunking his head in the toilet, making him drink toilet water. I don't see what's staged about that shit. And furthermore, your theory, and I'll use your little air quotes here, your theory that just because an account was accessed, he even said out of his own mouth it was a new account, because more than likely they had shut hers down because she was the one that live streamed it, and that's definitely against the TOS over there on Facebook. So anybody could have made that account.
Yeah.
Not only that, anybody could have accessed it from the outside. And dude, you do realize that people in prison and jail systems put phones up their butt and bring them in, and you can access your Facebook from there. That happens, right?
Gives a new meaning to butt dialing, right?
Hell yeah. You want to make sure it's as small a compact as phone as possible. You don't want one of these big ass tablet looking phones.
Oh fuck no! You don't want one of these iPhone 7 Pluses, unless you can actually fit it up there. Then more props to you. But holy shit!
Yeah, I mean, if you got a butthole that looks like VonHelton's mouth, it'll fit right in there. But I just gotta ask, man, where's the fucking line drawn here? Like, he's right now doing a live video about NFL.
He needs to stick to these.
What? Well, where's the fucking videos about how where's the NFL conspiracy theories? I'm waiting on those now. Has he already done those? Maybe someone can help me out here. The game was fixed. Vegas called, and that would be more fucking reasonable than the shit you're spewing now.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, he goes to say like what? Fucking WWE's fixed and shit like that. I'm surprised he didn't say anything bad about TNA. No, of course not. That's not fucking fixed or anything. I mean, fuck, dude. I mean, shit. There's
Robby says he does think the NFL is fixed, by the way.
It probably is.
Go fucking figure, though, that he would say that. Because nothing can ever just happen.
Yeah.
UFC is fixed. Holy shit. Well, that's a new one.
I was watching one today that he was talking. It was at the time that he was having that little butthurt problem with his buddy. Who is it?
You talking about Danielson?
Yeah, him.
DH Danielson?
Yeah, and they were he was talking about that. They were pissed off at each other or something like that because one of them said it was fixed.
Trouble in paradise.
Yeah. And, well, that was months ago. Now they're back being, buddies and shit like that. So, but, holy fuck. Okay, so if you can make James say, holy crap. Okay, maybe it was just that one. What is it? Holy shit. Don't tell me it's fucking up. Are you there? That looks like just Skype. All right, call drop. Let's see if we can get him back in. All right, we were working to get him back. Something happened. The call dropped. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that didn't work. Let's see. So it's not online, actually. So, well, fuck. Let me shoot him a message and see if everything's okay. Everything good? So give me a minute, folks. I thought OBS had shut down again. All right. Damn, they're. I'm gonna tell him you said that, James. Them dar referees got those false flags right in their pocket. All right, he's back. He's coming back in, so just give it a second. You just got Skype. Get up back on Skype, and we can continue the show. I wonder what happened. I was having trouble with Skype earlier, so maybe it's just a fudgy thing. Oh, there he goes. That fucked up. If he has half the smarts that should do that, he'd be able to get a fucking job. Bahama. Catch them hard drives are on fire. Yeah. All right. That's just fucking odd. There we go. Hello, hello. Welcome
Hi,
back.
I pay for shitty internet. I don't know what happened. It just bottomed the fuck out.
I don't know either.
It loaded back up, but I'm back. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Maybe it was Vaughn. Because
You know what?
Irv did say he was going to try to hack the trolls and make their hard drives catch on fire.
You know what? That may actually be what it is, man. I've been DDoS'd by VonHelton himself.
And James said you got dropped like a bad habit.
Oh, man. You know what? That's okay, man. I'll cringe myself to sleep tonight. Thinking about that one. Hate to bother you, but can I get a screen share since I fucked everything up there? My bad, anyway.
No, you're good. These things need to come with an automatic screen share because I end up forgetting all the time.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, fuck.
No worries.
It does not like to. All right. We'll try to stomach a couple more minutes of this since I got OBS to do right.
Well, this Sophia Lewinsky got her arm blown off by a concussion grenade. It didn't happen. I don't care
Wait, what?
any one of you shields.
He's talking about the standing rock thing about that lady that
Oh,
got her
okay.
arm blown off.
It is. You're just making up bullshit.
Because you're
The
such
story
an
of
expert.
your...
The super PAC.
Yeah, the story of his life, making up bullshit.
Failed so miserably. This is why people just can't take you seriously. It's always
We can't take
the
you
same
seriously.
freaking thing. It's always the same thing.
He's not self-aware at all, dude.
By all means, just move on. We're gonna have to do something about this.
You did fucking say move on. Hold on, holy fuck.
Because that's all they do is fearmonger.
He's not self-aware at all. He literally needs to take every bit of advice he's doling out right now. Holy shit.
Shit, man. I didn't catch that.
The hypocrisy.
Holy hell.
What is that? The hypocrisy is just palpable. I can taste the shit.
Holy shit! How did I miss
It tastes
that?
like shit. Tastes like bullshit, actually.
Yeah, bullshit. His from tits.
Fuck me. And you know what? That's a good time as any to cut that if you'd like to, because he just ruined any fucking argument that he had.
Oh shit! At least.
Oh, and this one's for you, Polston. Straw man, moot point, irrelevant. That's what you say. I argue, right? So yeah, there you go. Moving on.
Oh, I was hoping he wouldn't be on tonight, but we're not through ripping his ass.
Oh fuck no! There's always an overabundance of Prodigal Champ videos.
I wish there wasn't. Alright, so we start this from the beginning, so hopefully I don't get a lag, but it ends up always happening. Hangouts.
Alright!
Alright. How is it going, my deplorable bigots out there? I decided
No!
I couldn't do the show immediately after I had saw the press conference that was had by Donald Trump. But I just wanted to go ahead, do a reaction video. To me, this is great times, my deplorable bigots, my bigots. My bigot, Donald Trump.
My bigots.
Slapped.
Bigot.
All together. It was pretty good. I mean, it probably to the point of monumental, as in these people, and I've been saying it for years. I've definitely been saying it for at least as long as I've been on YouTube. That's just not up for the debate. That these are just mainstream shit starters, and that's all they are. They don't use reason. They don't use logic. They don't investigate anymore. Most of the time, these news sources are just basically going onto the internet, looking up the same sources that you could look up. It's the same exact thing. And
Infowars.com.
they're going to go ahead and put in their bias and spin to the story. So half of the stuff, by the time you get it, it's just regurgitated garbage anyways. Whether it be conservative,
like everything on your
whether it
channel,
be liberal or whatever, they're going to put a spin on it and make it go as far left as they can. I absolutely thought that this is one thing that Donald Trump should do is, actually call out the media, call them out.
turn your phone off. Turn it off.
Yeah, just
Look, man.
call out the media.
Here's what I got so far out of this. And he's going to talk about it, and he's brought it up a little bit already. But it's like, okay, dude. Does CNN have a bias? Sure. Does Fox News have a bias? Sure. Does MSNBC have a bias? Sure. Should it be there? No. But just because there is a bias doesn't mean that you can label it as fake news in this day and age. I think every news media outlet has somewhat of a bias, whether it be large or rather minuscule. That doesn't mean you can label it fake news. I mean, CNN's report of this Russia-Trump dossier that came out, I mean, it's not like it was reported that this is absolute fact that the what's being contained in this dossier was legitimate. It was just reported that it had been broken. The same way a lot of the WikiLeaks stuff had been broken. And until you get extra evidence or any kind of evidence at all, then, it's just that. It's just a story that, this is being said. So, it's just another way that, it was cool. It was great.
Yeah.
Whenever Hillary got hacked and her shit came out, that was fun. We learned a lot of great stuff then, didn't we? But now that the shoe was on the other foot, yeah, now all of a sudden, yeah, not too great anymore, is it, Polston? You don't like this, do you?
And Polston, me and you, is whenever it's commenting on, anytime the Geek Room comments, it's usually me, just because I like to irritate the fuck out you. But me and you's little conversation earlier, you still haven't answered my question. All you did was basically said my elevator don't go all the way up. So, kudos to you on a special needs joke, you dick. The article that I pointed out actually affects you, dude. Seriously, it affects you. Why? You're a
He's not self-aware.
veteran. I'm going to read just one part that's going to pertain to you. Republicans blocked an amendment by Senator Tester that would have made it harder to restrict veterans' abilities to access VA health care. While Democrats have sought to provide better funding and health care access to the VA, Donald Trump has proposed, your God has proposed, eliminating the agency altogether through privatization. A poll in 2015 found that almost 2/3 of surveys respondents opposed plans to replace the VA healthcare with a voucher system, an idea backed by many Republican lawmakers and presidential candidates. You voted this fucker in. You fucked yourself if this shit goes through, man. I swear. And you may think I'm just some dim-witted dude that likes to riff on YouTube and stuff like that. But the healthcare, I'm not going to go too much into detail. Robby knows because he just, me and him are friends on Facebook. Brandon knows because me and him been friends for fucking years. I'm not stupid when it comes to this. I follow it down to the fucking T because it affects my family. So when you sit there and try to insult my intelligence on the effort on the issue, trying to say, well, it was a way to give Hillary's health care to be passed in. No, dipshit. They were trying to make it affordable for everybody. Yeah, it does have its perks. I mean, I liked Obamacare, but yeah, it's got some fuck ups. But you don't take it away. I mean, it has some good stuff, especially for people who have pre-existing conditions.
Bingo.
Insurance can say, fuck you, you're out. I don't want to pay for your shit.
I mean, children being able to stay on their adults' plans into their adulthood. There were a lot of good things that the Affordable Care Act brought. I mean, yeah, in a lot of ways it is kind of a love letter to the insurance companies mandating it, but it's kind of a tit-for-tat thing. I think you have to give to get in anything, and that was the negotiation that was agreed upon. Is it perfect? No. Is it better than what we had? Yes. Yeah. And for like you brought it up, you fucking nailed him here, dude. For him of all people, being a veteran, not to stand up and take notice of something like this just shows you that he's not self-aware, and everything that he tries to throw our way and people who believe as we believe, he's just as fucking guilty as damn self. He didn't do enough research to realize it affects him. Fucking moron.
So I probably answered my own question. No, you didn't fucking read it. So don't come at me with any insults when you don't take the time to actually do the fucking research. And to that's the end of you, fucker.
I agree. Get his ugly mug off the fucking screen.
All right, so our next one is, and I wonder if she's in today. She was in, like it was a surprise last week when we had Jenny McDermott. I comment on some stuff. I tried to get her a better system. I told her to try OBS because apparently she had. Is Google Hangouts is not even doing it anymore? Like I heard something it fucked up. They took it away or some shit.
They made some changes recently when I was still using it. So this was a few months ago, back last year, and they had pretty much taken it and put it in with the live streaming where you had to make an event to get to a Google Hangout instead of actually getting your stream key and whatnot and using it the way we use it. That may be what they're talking about because, like Polston, he's still making Google Hangouts videos every day. I know Robby still uses Google Hangouts to make live videos. So I think it's still there. I just think that the news is starting to catch up with the fact that they kind of tweak some stuff with Hangouts.
Yeah. So, but I did tell her, hey, check out OBS. If I can use it, anybody can use it. So, I mean.
Oh, and just to update, since the last time we talked about Miss McDermott, I've done a little research on her because I knew very little about her last time. I'm glad I challenged her ideas because it turns out she is kind of a piece of shit. But go ahead.
No, I was reading what everybody was talking about. I wonder if Jenny has heard anything lately from Laughing Witch. I don't know what that's about. Maybe you can elaborate a little bit. And Robby said they are
Yeah.
taking away the Google Toolbar app.
Oh, okay.
They're struggling.
Hey, look who joined us.
Hey, look.
The man of the hour. All right.
My yellow snowflakes.
What's up, my deplorable bigot? How's it going, Polston?
Oh,
Piece of shit.
Paulson will love this chick. So, we need to get these two hooked up together. Because Paulson, I've seen some of your photos, man. You got that single man photo look there.
Lonely man dinners.
Yeah.
He's eating lonely man dinners.
A hungry man. Dude, those things actually have like in one Hungry Man has over 1,000 calories. Dude, if you try to lose weight, you can't eat that shit. Like,
it tastes like shit too.
Yeah, it does.
I could understand if it's packed with calories and it tastes like fucking gold, but what the fuck?
My audience of one? Dude, are you serious?
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said my audience of one, our audience of one.
Here's the interesting thing. I frequent a lot of Prodigal Champs hangouts just to fuck with him. And the interesting part about this is we've had anywhere from 6 to 7, 8 live viewers concurrently at a time. What is that? Just as many as you have?
Oh,
and we have far
hey.
less. And we have less subs than you do. So
Yeah.
how do we pull that off?
Prodigal Champ, we actually have 5 people watching, and it's more than just Robby Battle's troll accounts. You can't be on 2 different accounts on YouTube at the same time. Trust me, I tried when I tried to mess with Vaughn. You can't do that.
Especially considering I know personally some of the people in the chat fuckwit. And Robby's modding for us too, so his hands are kind of tied.
Yeah. So, oh, and also Prodigal. What was that comment that you made? We might get 50 in 2018. Oh, holy shit! We have. Talk about my viewer like that. What the hell are you talking about? I'm talking about you like that, maybe.
Yeah, you.
You.
We're not talking about Polston, Christ. We're talking about you, buddy.
But anyway, we are up to 64 now, and it's the
Just now 2017.
Yeah. It's a-
We didn't start this channel until late October, so eat a dick. Or a bag of them.
I'm sending him a bag of dicks with some glitter.
From the angry liberals. And look at James trying to buddy up the Prodigal over there. Don't worry, champ. I'm a victim too. Don't rob a bank with James. He'll say you out in a fucking heartbeat. Holy shit.
I like Prodigal shades though.
Yeah, they're nice, sure.
Oh shit.
About the only thing.
All right, let's get started on this lady.
Let's do it.
Let me check my channel real quick.
I meant to tell you, if you want to, you can go ahead and skip to about 10:30. That's when the video really kind of kicks off, if you can.
Yeah, I can do that. We'll go to 10:35, 5 minutes over. Let me catch it up here. All right.
At hashtag kill all men. So I was like, okay.
Potion of Christ would own me
I'll
too.
watch and see if they have something legitimate to talk about. And on that podcast, the guys immediately were arguing the straw man.
You obviously
business.
anyway.
The guy's name is like Brand or something. He's
Hey!
like,
Hey!
oh, well, feminists are crazy though, so it's hard for people to know. Like, why would you even do this? Like, what kind of a person could say kill all men or whatever? And I'm like, I was acting. Was the actor who played Hitler in a film a literal Hitler? Was he like an advocate for genocide of Jews? No, he was an actor.
And stop.
I am acting
All
based
right.
on the straw man.
Here's the interesting part about what she's talking about here. Okay. An actor who played Hitler was being given money. He was being paid financially to portray a role of a historical figure, for better or for worse. Hitler is that. Hell, he was Man of the Year from Time Magazine. You, however, are a bimbo on YouTube who is trying to e-bag your way to the fucking top. I mean, I read all about your fucking schemes and scandals with the company you were working for in your GoFundMe page. That already lets me know that you are a piece of shit. With that said, there is no comparison between someone playing Hitler in a film and what you did. What you did was you tried to make a clickbait title in order to get more views. And yes, in the video, you did indicate what you were doing. However, in the current day and age, you also realize that people are going to take that and run with it. And they did. And you got a big hashtag out of it. And you got mentioned again. And that's what you wanted. You got what you wanted. And now you're trying to make it some big political statement all of a sudden. After doing research on you, I do not respect you, anything you stand for, or anything you do. I think I was too nice to you in the chat last week, and I personally would like to invite you onto the show, if you're not shy, as you indicated last week, to come on and defend your positions. And I'm done.
So apparently, she's a social justice warriors like you, self-entitled morons.
Okay, let's go ahead and fucking, can I please have just a fucking moment to address this?
Go for it. You
motherfucker, I have a playlist on my channel called Anti-SJW. I don't know how to fucking explain this to you any better. I'm not with the SJW mentality, okay? I believe that people should have equality. Yes. I believe in the old school first wave feminism. That's cool. Equality for women. Great. That isn't what it's about today. It's about domination over men. The same way that a lot of these SJW groups and ideas have completely, they're going to eat themselves. There's no real reason to focus on them too much. They're going to eat their fucking selves because they're just like the conspiracy theory community that you should know a lot about. Anytime someone gets too big, like for example, Alex Jones, you have people out here making videos saying, well, Alex Jones is a part of them now. He was killed and taken over as Bill Hicks. He's not with us anymore. That's the same way the SJWs do whenever they say, oh, well, this person's actually a fucking bigot. Whatever. I'm not an SJW. You can label me that if you want to, but it's a straw man. And I know you like hearing me say that, but it is. You're setting up an argument in which I'm not advancing in order to try to easily defeat it. And you're a moron. So, what he says, thanks again for the free publicity. You're welcome. And I'll admit, any publicity is still publicity, negative or not. That's great. But at the same token, we're going to talk about your bullshit on this show, like it or not. It says, next week's episode, Brand sucks Jenny McDermott's dick. Well, you know what? I'll put it to you like this. One of us has a wife and kids. One of us doesn't. Who's the bigger candidate for sucking dick here, me or you?
Shit.
Steers and queers in Texas. I don't see any horns on your head, big boy.
So, yeah. He's kind of gone quiet now, unless he stopped watching. You still there?
As expected. Yeah. It really doesn't matter if you want to play any much more of this. Honestly, I just kind of wanted to tackle that one little piece she had said, just because it was relevant to last week's show. Unless you got something else you want to input, man. I'm sorry, I kind of hijacked it.
No, you're good. Because I kind of want to get to this next one here. We have found, don't worry, Poston. We've been looking everywhere for the next
trigger.
Trigger. Yeah, we have been
looking.
The
only thing that's triggering me right now is putting this vape juice in here.
But as I was saying, we had searched high and low, Brendan. But yeah, Brandon,
Yes.
for Prodigal Champ's next, or his girlfriend, wife, whatever you want to call it, whatever this is.
First, not next. Let's be honest.
First, yeah. See, I think that's what half his problem is. I don't think he's ever gotten laid. I mean,
No,
truly.
there's a pussy conspiracy. He ain't going down like that.
All right, so apparently there are actual Captain Americas in this world today. Apparently there's a super soldier program. Did you know that, Paul?
Oh yeah.
I think
I'm
you
sure
actually
you
had this
did.
woman on your from what I was told, you had this person on your show before. So, if this doesn't discredit everything you have fucking said, if you actually had this person on here, then this should, because this is about like 2 tons of fucking nuts rolled. I don't even know. Let's get started. You'll see my point.
Holly B, welcome. Now, I remember back when we did, Carrie Cassidy did Project Camelot with the Super Soldiers, with James and Max. And so I've never heard about you, but I've heard about you, you know what I mean, in the community and so forth. So it's really great to meet you.
Sense.
And I would like for you to introduce yourself and, thank you to everybody on the panel. Go ahead, Holly.
Well,
That's her
Rose,
name,
thank
James.
you so much for allowing me on your channel and interviewing me. I'm really excited and humbled to meet you, Rose. And thank you to the panelists who introduced me to you. I consider the panelists really good friends of mine. And so I'm really happy they're here because I get nervous public speaking. So
Shouldn't be all the Xanax you're on.
So happy. Thank you so much, Rose.
All right, we help each other.
Sweet, but yeah, and it's nice to talk to you too. So, I don't know. Just ask me questions on where exactly to begin.
All right, so let's start with your childhood, right? What's your memory? Okay, you're a super soldier, right?
Yeah.
Now, what would you clarify as being a super soldier? Because I think that term is a little... Like, people
We're
expect you
entering
to be
the
like
cringe
Rubber Man
zone
and
at
Hulk
3,
and,
2.
Spider-Man. It's not like that. Super soldier is genetically splicing, but it's still human, right? So,
Yes.
how would you clarify yourself as a super soldier? Like, do you have any abilities or,
Well, the best, if you don't mind, I guess the best examples of super soldiers, what I would classify as a super soldier is James Casbolt, Karen McParron, and Aaron McCollum, but also my own personal experiences. Anybody that's undergone an MK Ultra programming or experienced one of these government.
We're gonna cut it off in
military
just a
projects,
couple of
as
seconds.
I have myself,
Yeah.
Max Spears has. I would classify them as a super soldier.
Here it comes.
And what's super about them is more of the I would say they're more like a supernatural soldier than anything. But since I feel like my life was stolen from me, I always wanted to be a soldier. So I kind of like that title right now, but pretty much anybody that has been exposed to MK Ultra programming of any nature.
right. So, what about a sleeper?
Okay.
Yeah.
Assassin?
Yeah,
Have you heard about that?
That's all
What
you
the
need to hear
fuck
from
does a-
this.
What does a super soldier have to do with the MK Ultra project?
Super Soldier is what is in Marvel, a comic book. So obviously this woman reads way too much and just has an overactive imagination. The two halves of the brain are not speaking to each other. The logic side has just completely just left the fucking building. The
Okay.
creative side is just kind of gone fucking rampant like Paulston.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How old do you think this Holly chick is? Just by looking at her face. How old do you think she is?
Let's see, maybe 30s, mid 30s, late 30s.
Okay. MK Ultra was done away with in the early 70s. So no, you weren't in that project, which is a legitimate project, but you've taken it way too fucking far. The best way to sum up MK Ultra, and you can find this under the conclusion tab at rationalwiki.org. I fully agree with it. I'll read it real quickly just for those who aren't familiar. And it says, and I quote, yeah, you might want to listen to this. It says, the common false perception is that the U.S. government scientists are so stupid as to spend over $1 billion over a 20-year period incorporating nearly 100 academic institutions to reach the conclusion that LSD is not particularly effective in controlling people's minds. Big fucking shock. In reality, the U.S. government discovered that psychological torture rather than physical torture was far more effective, and including compliance and eliciting information, both true and false, and in long-term pain. One of the chief participants of the program was awarded the Distinguished Intelligence Medal by the CIA in 1972 for his work on MK Ultra, which he claimed rendered, albeit award-winning, useless results. Not super fucking soldiers. It says some people take the radical stance that the CIA is not, in fact, incredibly incompetent to the point of being farcical, and use the LSD research to distract attention from parts of the program that were both less sensational, as you guys are talking, and far more effective in pursuing its original goals. So do a little fucking research on what you're going to talk about if you're going to get on YouTube and pretend to be a fucking super soldier. Holy shit.
You're not Captain America. And the woman even got it wrong. She was like the Hulk and the Spider-Man and the stuff. Holy if you're gonna look up something comic book related, it's right out there. It's easy to find. Captain America, super soldier. Fuck, how hard was that shit? Not Spider-Man, who got his powers from a radioactive spider. Not Hulk, who got his abilities from being blasted with what was it, like 1 million tons of radiation and stuff like that, and it changed his cells. This is a serum that they injected into soldiers to make them buff and stuff like that, and able to lift cars, throw shields, and make a boomerangs back somehow. And it's a fucking comic book, not an actual program. And holy crap.
People like this, you can't give them entertainment because they'll take it as fucking fact.
Yeah. Prodigal Champ said, why don't you guys riff talcum at Sean King?
Because I don't know who the fuck he is. I mean, you want me to be honest.
Oh, shit. Eddie just said, Brandon looks like Philip from Pantera.
I am indeed a cowboy from hell and a super soldier, so that is fitting. It's Snopes, not Snoops, champ, and that came from Rational Wiki. So get your shit right. Sorry, I didn't get it from fucking InfoWars, but you know.
I just saw it on Snoop. Search over the Geek Room. Anyway.
Hey, dude, can you help me out since you're talking about my hairline? Is there any way you can send me a tinfoil hat I can put over this to cover it up?
Oh, don't get him started on the fucking tinfoil hats. He'll give you the history, but kind of totally dismissed of what the actual tinfoil hat actual fucking means nowadays. So.
Oh, I heard his bullshit on that.
Oh yeah.
And in reality, the tinfoil hat came about because there were people like you that felt that wearing a tinfoil hat could keep the government and other agencies from listening in on their thoughts. That's reality. People like you created that, and that's why you're made fun of for that. So you can blame yourself and your predecessors in fucking right lunacy.
Oh, get ready. He's going to be triggered. All right, so each and every time we make a podcast, we make a video, me and Brandon share it out, like just blast it. That's how we've actually gotten the subs that we got, because of hard fucking work. Anyway, so looks like that's your problem. You are wearing your hat too much. Is that even a thing? Because if so, I'd be bald. Because I wear hats
I don't know.
every day, and I have my hair pulled back all the time. So I think that's just an old wives' tale that he thinks is true.
Add that to the list of bullshit he thinks is true.
I like Bahamas. I hate the aluminum hats. They foil my plans. Nice.
Polston, wear your tinfoil hat and stick your head in the fucking microwave. Or dunk your head in the fucking toilet, you piece of shit. I guess to get off Polston's bullshit, what you were leading into was the guy who fucking attacked me for no reason.
Yeah.
So I was sharing the Geek Room we did last night onto a local page here in my hometown on Facebook. And if you watched the last night's episode, or if you didn't, all we do on the Tuesday nights, normally Tuesday nights, we talk about geeky stuff, current events, shit like that, comic books, movies, TVs, collectibles, music, whatever, and some current events peppered in. And so I share that video, and this dude automatically just like jumps my shit talking about how, literally fucking attacking me verbally about how basically a piece of shit I am because I'm an atheist, when that's not even the topic at hand whatsoever. And I don't know, I guess this guy's familiar with my other channel. I don't fucking know him. He says I do. He is from my hometown. It's probably a troll, honestly, because his 2 pages have no pictures of himself, and just a whole bunch of Bible thumping memes and shit like that. But so I found his YouTube channel, and I don't know if this is him in the video, because he does have some stuff from other people. But this was the only Google Hangout I saw, so this may in fact be him. So yeah. I figured I'd repay him the favor and be an asshole back to him.
Yeah. Nothing is my strong suit. Okay. Anyway.
That's cool. Yeah. Reality isn't your strong suit. Neither is not being lonely.
Neither is common fucking sense. Logical sense. Or any kind of sense that matter. So. Anyway. Here we are. We are about to have Gospel Hour. And before anybody starts in with this shit, we are not bashing Christianity here. We're bashing this guy. So before anybody
and if
starts...
he represents Christianity, holy shit.
So, yeah. So here we go with this mean mugging son of a bitch right there. He looks pissed.
He does look like Rick Steiner. Good call, James. The dog-faced gremlin himself.
Alright, here we go.
Few will enter, and exposing once saved, always saved doctrine. Why does the Bible say few will enter?
Sounds like he's a little Irish.
Because it's a narrow way. Matthew 7:14 says it's a narrow way, and few there be that find it. I didn't write this. We believe the Bible. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to break it down a little, and we're going to look at that doctrine that's so infamous today. Once saved, always saved.
Hobo makeup.
Meaning, after you've once said a declaration of faith, maybe a prayer, and you've tasted of God's goodness, then you go back to living how you want, and you're still okay. That is not the word of
Taste
God.
of that goodness,
That is
boy.
the word of man. It's a doctrine of devils, and I will crush it and whip it with my two-edged sword.
Amen.
The Bible. I will destroy that. Some of you might get angry tonight, those of you watching online and those here.
I am the Punisher
like I said earlier,
of
I don't
God.
care, because it's not my job
God's
to make
Punisher.
sure you're happy, but that you receive the truth from God's holy word, and then you decide for yourself. But don't believe me. We don't want no one to believe us.
Oh, don't believe you, so we can cut this off right now, right?
And to make a righteous judgment according to Scripture. Is this right, what he's saying? I don't want to take his word.
Amen.
I don't want to put my soul in no man's hands. Are you gonna? I'm not.
Amen.
When people told me things, I
So
looked
why
at
are you all
Scripture.
there?
Is this so? What if he's wrong? And now I'm not going to put my soul in a man's hands and say, I trust you, pastor, or whoever you are.
Oh, God, don't make that
serious.
face.
Your soul is valuable. How much you take care of your body. Imagine your eternal soul. How much more should you value that?
All right.
So yeah. So basically, the premise he's laid down, and it is the premise of the entire video. He has a lot in common with people we review on the show. He kind of pounds that same point over and over and over to the ground. Is that few will enter heaven, so you better listen to me. Because this guy has the ticket. He's got the golden ticket. You better listen to him. He knows what the fuck's up. As he's saying, don't listen to him. You better listen to him. This is presumably this is the guy who attacked me for no fucking good reason. That thing.
Yeah. I mean, he is preaching the wrong shit. He is preaching basically, if you live your life, you have to do this in order to go to heaven. You have to be this way. You have to do it. Basically, if you don't, you're going to hell. So, as rightfully, it does. If this guy is in Greenwood, it doesn't surprise me, because I mean, just
no.
But this guy is one of the people that is one of the walking contradictions. He preaches about God being all loving. Then, if you do something like make a podcast about Power Rangers, then fuck, you're going to hell.
Yeah, and that's what the initial thing was about. You've got more important things than Power Rangers to worry about, son. It's like, dude, you've got mental health evaluations to worry about. If this is how you're coming at me, like, dude, okay. Here's the thing: if you're gonna get down to it and start preaching some real hardcore biblical stuff and say that's how we need to be living, well, then I guess everyone's got to be ready to go pick up some rocks and go stone some gay people to death and stone some Sabbath breakers to death and stone witches to death because you shouldn't suffer them to live. And I mean, and don't give me this garbage about, the New Testament come and wipe that all away. Why are you still reading it then? Jesus said, and I quote, I have not come to change the law. So, hey, Polston, you'll love this. Moot point. So, yeah, when it comes down to people like this, these are the people that give not just religion but Christianity a bad name. If you could get a preacher up there to preach something a little bit more modern, maybe, I don't know, something about loving, everyone loving each other and treating each other right and things like that, more of a Jesus-y message, then I can get on board with that. But when you just want to get up here and try to make yourself the center of attention and say, don't listen to me while everyone's listening to you and continuing to listen to you, and then, spout some shit that's fucking hateful as fuck, which I believe he does later on in the video, then I'm not going to fucking listen to you, and I would hope that nobody else would either.
So, I agree with Muhammad. Focus on the real issues, like Pokemon.
Damn right. Hey, man, they got some pretty cool second-gen baby Pokemon and some eggs out there that we need to be talking about.
I hadn't even caught one of them yet, and I'm pissed.
Man, I pulled back a little bit on playing because, I don't know, man. It seems like they're just jipping me.
Dude, you gotta come downtown, man. Downtown, where I live, you'll find shit, and you'll find good stuff. But then you'll find a bunch of Pidgeys and Ratatats and bullshit. So I'm a Christian, so I guess I'm going to hell for wanting a Green Ranger costume on my bucket list. If you get a Green Ranger costume, holy shit, you need to take a picture of that. Holy fuck. Alright. Let's see what we got next here. Oh, we got this man. Let me see if I can pull him up real quick. Now, I have to give this guy a little bit of props. He grew a backbone, pretty much. He had troubles with trolls.
As we all do.
Yeah.
We all will.
I mean, like we said, James, in the beginning of the show, we actually had a dislike before we even started. That's going to come with the territory.
Yeah, we laughed it off, man.
Green, I triggered joint time. I needed something after dealing with Paulson tonight, so.
I know, right?
I think we all do. Before we get into it, fuck me, James, you were right in the video. You have them. You trapped them because they gave you a view just to dislike that video. So, I mean, yeah, go easy on it. And this is not going to be well, for me, it's not going to be a video of us, bashing you for your cringiness.
No.
We actually giving you props today. I mean, I watched this video. I laughed, but I didn't laugh because you was cringy or you said anything funny. I laughed because you finally grew a backbone and realized the dislikes are not going to matter. Because you still have you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna save my comments for when we're done, but it's purely for advice, honestly.
All right, we get started.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
He's crying. Sorry.
You know what? You guys make me laugh. You haters out there specifically, they make me laugh. Okay, now let me tell you guys what happened. I was discussing dislikes on the most recent episode of Sup Everybody, right? And one moment I'm at 4 views, right? I refreshed the page about a minute or so later, and the 4 views jumps to 6, and I gained 2 dislikes like I predicted, okay? And I was, shortly on after that, right, I'm posting about it on Facebook, and while I'm still typing it, I go back in just to get curious. I refresh the page not even 2 minutes later, and the 2 dislikes jumps to 11, okay? And that is like really, really funny to me, okay? Because that pretty much solidifies and proves that I am right, okay? And all those dislikes came. Not one comment.
I told you
forth,
so.
Okay, and I know this has to be coming from one source. It needs to be, all right? Because how on earth would that happen that fast? And where are these 11 likes or 11 dislikes on all of my uploads? Where are they? I don't know, but just know, I'm not mad about it anymore. At this point, it's getting like really, really hilarious. So you know what? I'm through talking now. Thanks for the joke, guys. I'm out of here.
Okay. And like I said, I'm going to save what I have for after the video. So here we go. James, I did tell you this months ago when you were getting pissed off at me that you were going to have to be able to deal with trolls and that your level of cringiness was going to attract more trolls to you. And it did. That is not always a bad thing. Let me explain something to you may or may not know. Every time, whether this was one person or several people, if it was one person, they obviously had a bunch of sock accounts. If it was more than one person, doesn't matter. Every time someone clicked on your video, which they have to do in order to dislike it, they gave you a view. They drove traffic to your channel. They rose your engagements in your analytics. They are doing you a favor. The same way whoever dislikes our videos before we even go live is helping us. That's why we laughed it off. And we know where it came from. I can understand in your case being a little frustrated not knowing where it's coming from. I get that. But, fuck them. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? If you are getting more thumbs up, like 90% to 10% ratio in favor of thumbs up, then you're living in a fucking echo chamber. So it's good anyway. So fuck them, dude. Seriously. You know, I've labeled your videos cringy because that's just how I see them. You also know that I like you on a personal level. So with that said, little audience participation there. So with that said, I'll just put it to you like this, dude. Don't fucking worry about it. It's helping your channel. Even if it is in a small, minuscule way, it's helping your channel. Do you, fuck them, and make some content about something besides people trolling you, dude.
Even if it's the helpful pedo man, make it. Because it's
hell yeah.
It's your channel. You do whatever you want. Even if it's helpful, man, do it. And don't worry about it. If you're having fun, that's all it's about. Me and Brandon, we're doing this. I mean, even if we didn't get as views and stuff like that, we're having fun. I mean,
exactly.
Yeah, it's a good thing that we're getting views and people are viewing us and stuff like that, because it gets us out there, and we wanted to share this with everybody. But we're having so much fun. Even when Paulson comes on here to troll us and stuff like that, because that's what he is. He's a troll. He's our troll, but we're also his troll. So we go in there, we fuck with him, but he doesn't check his shit. So
it's reciprocal. It is.
Have fun doing it, because you look like you do have fun, even if even if it is helpful, man. And sometimes I'm kind of afraid they're going to call the cops on you, especially being downtown with a bunch of children at Christmas.
In a trench coat and a mask.
In a trench coat and a mask. But do it if it makes you happy, man. So I mean, it's cringy. It's cringy.
Yeah. But to quote Kevin Hart, it's not a good look. You'll be in jail by 3 o'clock. So you might want to do something with the wardrobe.
Hey, please God, don't get spandex. That's not going to help none either. For the life.
No.
Shit.
No. Do not even give him that fucking idea. I swear to God, if I see Helpful Man with a cod piece and nipples in his suit, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. I will unsub if I see that shit, man. I swear.
Oh, shit. Alright, so before we get to I'm going to call it the cringe zone, because that's the only thing I can think of the last video I want to put. We're going to get to our YouTuber of the week. I watched this video. Me and Brandon, we basically probably watched it not at the same time, but we both got the idea. We have to put this up. This is our YouTuber of the week. It made me laugh, and I probably look like a fucking nut to everybody else around me in cars and stuff like that. So, oh God, he got a new suit.
Yeah. As far as this goes, yeah, Robby, you're our YouTuber of the week, man. Because of it was simple, but a masterful fucking takedown of VonHelton. And I'm just going to go ahead and golf clap because I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Yeah, it was fucking great. All right, so we're going ahead and play it. How long should we play? Because we played... It's 9 minutes.
I mean, we can play it for a few.
Yeah. So, all right, let's get started.
VonHelton Battle doing another YouTube live video.
Yeah, I got a voice.
I love those video. I have been triggered.
You know that word trigger gets thrown around. I've been watching one of VonHelton's hangouts, and he triggered
I had to turn down my sound because I couldn't mute it on
video,
this. So.
And I gotta talk out against it. I said I wasn't going to, but he put the bait out there, and I had to take a bite on this because it's really outrageous, really sad. First of all, I want to say I've never lied about myself. I've always been honest about who I am. When people ask me who I am on YouTube, I tell them who I am. I'm a fat, chubby dude
Who likes the bullshit on social media, who likes to have a good time, who likes to meet people and talk to people. I don't lie about things I've done in my life. I don't tell people that I've served in any kind of wars. I haven't told people that I've
The Infinity Wars.
walked on the moon, or I've walked on water, that I've met Jesus
We're gonna
Christ,
beat Thanos
talked to Buddha,
with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
whatever you can think of. I've never lied about anything like that. Never, don't really see the need to lie.
You talk to a Buddhist. I'm technically a
in my
Buddhist, but
opinion. I mean, we're just normal people on YouTube talking to each other. We're not nothing extraordinary. VonHelton made a statement that if he died today, that he would have lived a very rich life. And he also made a comment that people that troll him or people that call out his ridiculous claims that he has on what he's done in his life are people who work at dead-end jobs that haven't really done much in their life. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that there's
as
no
opposed to
way
what
you can
VonHelton
all
does.
these things that you claim you've done. Because a lot of the things that you said you've done here on YouTube, VonHelton, you are doing other things at the same time that would prevent you from doing those things. You're not Superman. You can't be 100 places at one time. You're not Superman.
Did you see this comment?
I mean, just be honest to people. And just say, you know, hey, I'm just a unemployed guy that likes to get on YouTube and play around. Just be honest. Quit lying. Be honest. Why are you gonna lie about every freaking thing? Even stupid things like that. Why lie about stupid things? It's so ridiculous. You're gonna lie about stuff that we obviously know that you're lying and you're trolling. You're no different than us. You're trolling. We know you're trolling. At least I know you're trolling. And I think it's funny. I laugh at it. I wish you would be honest about it instead of BS and trying to get people to believe your wild, outrageous claims. I don't believe you even believe in God, to be honest. I believe you just use that as a smoke screen because the way you troll, you flip flop on different things too. Now I know
he drops a lot of GDs.
Never claimed to be the best believer or whatever, which right now I don't even know what the hell I am. I say atheist, but I don't really know what the hell I believe. Chances are there probably isn't a God. Let's just say that.
God, Brandon, you converted him.
I know there's on a million of them, though. I do know that.
I think WJ did that. That wasn't me.
That's what he said.
Just be honest with people on YouTube. It's not hard. I don't care if people don't like me because I'm fat and overweight. I mean, who gives a fuck?
All right, so I do want to point out something because it really irritates me. Robby, you're a nice guy and stuff like that, and Kenny Raines is just a fucking bitch. So what I'm going to do right here on our show is get the differences or the definitions to karaoke and cover. Because if she is attacking you for doing the same thing that VonHelton's, exactly the same thing VonHelton's doing.
Exactly.
And pulling that shit, you know, I hope she sees this. I'll find a way to get her to see it. Let's see.
She's got a Facebook.
I don't want her to know my Facebook. Fuck.
No, dude, she's fucking splitting hairs. It's semantics.
It really
it's fucking, they're doing the same thing. Who gives a shit?
Alright, so.
She's just being a bitch for being a bitch's sake, is all it is. It's what she's good at. It's one of the few things she's good at, other than being a cam girl, from what I understand.
Oh, God, I hope not.
Must not been too good at it either. I don't think she does it anymore.
Karaoke, a form of entertainment offered typically by bars and clubs in which people take a turn singing popular songs into a microphone over pre-recorded backing tracks. Let's look up covers. I might want to specify this because we'll get a definition of a cover that you use on a bed. Let's see. Well, that's cover band. Give me a second, guys.
Yeah, and you know, it's like I said, she's just literally splitting hairs to try to attack him over something.
Yeah.
She's grasping at straws to find anything to fucking be a bitch about, and it's just like, you know what? It is his cover of the song technically, and it also is karaoke. It's both. What the fuck are we?
Yeah, I mean, what do you think a cover band is? They take a certain band and sing their songs, kind of like you do in a karaoke bar. Some people just get paid for it. I mean, you're
taking a song that already exists and singing it again.
Yeah. So Candy, get off his balls. Seriously, you're not
Get back
doing
on
anything. Yeah. You're not doing anything but making yourself look like a bitch, basically.
Yeah.
So.
And if you are on Von's balls, try not to scrape your ass on the carpet.
That's an image that no one ever needs to see or even think of. All right, so before we get into this one, this is our last video of the night. Just a little disclaimer: me and Brandon are for gay rights, and so anything that is that we're for gay marriage, for gay rights, for anything. What we're about to talk about in this video is the cringiness. So this is why it's in the cringe zone. So James, there's something cringier than your videos. I mean, holy shit.
Let's just point out, and I'm glad you gave that disclaimer. Yeah, all for equality and protection of LGBTQ plus whatever. Cool. But what you're about to watch is geared towards children ages 3 to 7.
Yeah. The innocence age of all they're doing is playing in mud, playing with dolls, or in now cases, playing on PlayStation, Wii, and stuff like that. So they're innocent. They don't know about this stuff. I mean,
nor should they.
Yeah, I mean, until they hit middle school, maybe, where they start noticing changes, and maybe start noticing that they may be in the wrong body and stuff like that. Hey, just let them be kids. And
up until that point.
Also want to point out, there's a lot of the people on YouTube in the LGBT community are actually ripping this video harder than we're going to. Shit, I can't remember her name.
I think Blair White has also, and she's transsexual, pretty well-known YouTuber. She, if I'm not mistaken, she's made some videos against it as well. Pretty much everybody covered in that whole logic or that whole line of LGBTQ plus have covered this and have covered it pretty much the way we're going to cover it.
Yeah.
Which is common sense, if you ask me.
Yeah, the person I was talking about is Persephone66, which is a transsexual gamer, atheist, and stuff like that. So, let me get back to what I was looking at my library. So, but I wanted to throw that out there before we get hit with anybody that says, "Oh, you're just doing it because you don't like." I don't know. I have a gay family. I mean, I'm not gonna call them out or anything, but
yeah, same here.
Don't come at it with this bullshit. We're talking about the cringiness and what it's corrected to, and y'all will see in a couple seconds once I get it pulled up.
As soon as you see the title, you're gonna go, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. All right. Woo. Here we go. Again, there's something cringier than you, James, and it's this video.
Welcome to Queer Kid Stuff. I'm Lindsay,
and
this is my best friend Teddy. Today we're talking about the T in LGBT.
There's a Q there.
Yes, you can make a request, James.
You are enough here at Queer Kid Stuff.
She needs to stop appropriating
Welcome to the
Hawaiian
final
culture
part
by
of our
playing that
four-part series on breaking
ukulele.
down the letters in LGBT. You ready, Teddy?
Ready.
Okay. Today we are talking
What the
about the
fuck?
fourth letter, T. T stands for trans or transgender.
Ooh, that's a cool new word.
Definitely, Teddy. Let's get into it. Do you have any siblings, Teddy?
Yes. I have a little baby bear brother.
And I have a little sister. Do you remember when your little baby bear brother was born?
Yeah.
Well, do you remember the very first thing you learned about the new baby bear in your life?
That he cried a lot?
No, Teddy. You probably
Cringe.
learned that your little baby bear brother was your little baby bear brother. That your new sibling was a boy.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely it.
That's the very first thing doctors tell you when a new baby is born, whether they're human
Other
or
than the
bear.
fact that you're
They
pregnant to
tell
begin
parents
with.
that their baby is a boy or a girl. That's called a gender assignment.
No.
No, it's not. Gender is not assigned. It is a simple fucking observation based on if you have a cock and balls or a vag. It's not an assignment. No one assigns you a dick or a pussy. It's just an observation. Right. That was the first thing that got me. Now, like we said, there is scientific research that backs up brain and genes that are found to back up the whole theory that people can be transgender and things of this nature. There's even been a gay gene that has been shown. So there's no dispute there, and with that said, these people deserve to be protected and have the same rights that we do and privileges. But here's the thing. Why the fuck are you teaching this shit to 3-year-olds?
Or want
3 to 7.
Or want to teach it to 3-year-olds, pretty much. I mean...
Check some of the comments in the older videos, and you'll see that there are parents letting their kids watch it. And you know what? If you want your kids to fucking see it, that's on you as a parent, whatever. I'm not going to judge you too harshly. You know what? Everyone's got their own deal. But, like, why start teaching kids about any kind of sexuality? Even if it is straight, even if it is cisgender sexuality. Why are you teaching kids this at such a young age? Now, this show is geared towards kids who haven't even reached fucking puberty yet. And most studies have shown that parents who allow their young children who haven't even reached puberty yet to have gender reassignments, later on in life, these people end up regretting it. So it's definitely something you'd want to hold off on, and not something you would want to indoctrinate your kids about. And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing that they know about it entirely, but at the same token, you have to see that there's a level of indoctrination here when you're gearing something like this towards kids who haven't even hit puberty yet. And my closing note, you can see the chick. Is the chick's face up on the screen right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me she doesn't look like Harold Ramis from Ghostbusters. Rest in peace, Harold Ramis. Reincarnated as the queer kid stuff chick.
Twinkies. Earl Ray Egon. Do we need to go with the rest of this? Because, I mean, they're putting out misinformation. Now, that's my problem with it.
Yes.
You're gearing this towards kids who are 3 and 7 who probably don't even know what this is, probably don't really care. Furthermore, if you're making them sit down and watch it, they're not going to really pay attention to it. It's something that they had to kind of want to watch themselves. And they do misinformation with this, and that's like the gender assignment thing. You're not assigned a gender. What? Anyway,
it's just a fucking observation. Yeah.
The doctor says, "Ooh, your son's got a penis, so it's a boy." And
sorry, I just saw that last comment.
Rose, it's, how can I explain this? We are a YouTube channel that we riff videos and stuff like that, and we wasn't really riffing your video, we were riffing the lady that was
Holly, whatever her last name is.
So we're a YouTube channel that riff videos and stuff like that, and just have fun. So yeah. Anyway, she's the one with the Holly B with the super soldier, the Captain America woman.
Yeah, that's the video we reviewed, by the way, in case you were curious. You just missed it.
Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? The misinformation.
Yes.
There was one lady that I like. Yeah, because we have no life, Prodigal, because you obviously have a fucking life. Anyway.
Yeah, trolling our comment section, and we have no life.
Yeah, really. And what I was saying was, like, certain diseases and certain illnesses happen with male and female. And I seen this on another YouTube channel, which was actually hit the nail on the fucking head. If you have a certain disease that's even if you have the sex change, which is all good, you have the sex change, you feel it right in your body. If you have a certain illness that has with the male and when you were a male illness. Like there's an illness called Pig A that happens only in males that it causes mental delays and stuff like that. And if it only happens in males, it doesn't happen in females. And if the people are trying to do research and stuff like that, fuck, I kind of lost my train of thought here. I have an MK Ultra video.
No one gives a shit, Michael. Fuck off.
Yeah, really. Certain illnesses are assigned to certain genders is what I'm trying to say. So if you're a male, sometimes you have more illnesses in this way. If you're female, you have more illnesses in this way. If you start having this illness that you can't explain to the doctor, even if you had the full thing, you know, it'd be good to tell them I used to be a male, I used to be a female, you know, I did have a sex change, so they know where to go the right track. You're not assigned, like this one was trying to say, you're not assigned a gender.
I mean, unless you want to have your balls groped or your puss looked at every time you go to the fucking doctor, that is.
Yeah. So that's my biggest problem. It's geared toward kids with a lot of misinformation.
There is a lot of misinformation, and it's, you know, I'm the guy who I always say, if you don't want your kids watching something, that starts with the parents, not the people who put out the product. So I'll still maintain steadfast with that as well here. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't want your kids learning about gay people and trans people from the reincarnated ghost of Harold Ramis, then I would say don't let them watch it. But at the same token, who the fuck thought it was a good idea to make a show educating small children ages 3 to 7 on sexual patterns and psychology? No kid's going to be interested in that. It's something that obviously it's a bit of indoctrination, first off, which I'd mentioned earlier, and second off, like I said, I have no bias towards people like that. I think they all should have the same rights and privileges that we do. You know, no problem with that. My problem is strictly with this show in particular and the way that it's trying to almost even indoctrinate or even push this narrative onto kids who haven't even hit puberty yet, and it's of no use to them at the moment. So, you know, it's just fucking ridiculous if you ask me.
Yeah.
But I knew we had to cover it as soon as I saw it.
So, not what Prodigal just said, and you say I suck at biology. Posted my associate's degree in actual biology, what I use in my career would kind of prove you wrong. I just kind of trip up on my words, which you actually do every fucking day in your fucking videos, so fuck off.
That plus, let's not forget here, Frankie, did you get your degree online?
No, I actually went to an accredited college.
Well, son of a bitch, that must be how you got a job from it. I'll just be a motherfucker. Well, I'll be horn slaughtered and dipped in turds. You got to go to college to get a degree.
I'm my own boss. I make my own hours. I make my own price. Man, this is so sucky.
I mean, geez, dude, you got to reevaluate your life, you angry liberal. Are you triggered right now? Is that what's going on, Frankie?
Triggered. And I'm before anybody says, I'm not gloating here. I am just playing off of Brandon. So because Prodigal Champ wants to be a cock, so
yeah, he called us Cracker Jacks. Why don't you come jack my cracker, faggot?
Holy shit. So yeah, oh my goodness. Despite all the trolling from Prodigal Champ, which I was actually hoping he would come on. Oh yeah,
it helps the show. It gives it a nice little flavor.
Yeah, Prodigal, I do want to say right before we close off, and I did want to try to keep this under an hour 30 minutes, but you never answered my question earlier.
And he won't.
Yeah, and you won't. you hadn't answered my question. Did you actually read it?
No, he didn't.
No.
Spoiler alert, he didn't. Because the URL didn't say InfoWars or some other bullshit conspiracy theorist website. And that's why he's not going to read it. You can't convince an idiot that he's wrong. You just can't. You can't fix stupid, and that's what his problem is. So the less time dwelling on his ridiculous trolling in the chat, the better. I mean, it's like I said, the difference would be, honestly, if you came in here and you offered something to the conversation, even if you don't like us, then I wouldn't consider you a troll. But you're just trolling, and it's a waste of time. Although it is good fodder for us to make fun of you here live as well. So thanks.
Oh, now you counter after I'm making a video, so I can't have a chance to counter back, you dipshit. Anyway.
Don't worry. We can handle that later. Fuck him.
So, all I have to say, Paulson, is... I can't understand. All I had to say, Paulson, go back probably about 30 minutes, and you'll see that we already disprove everything that you said again. Put you down, and I mean, that's the only best thing I can say. So, yeah, 5 dislikes.
Yeah, look at all the Polston sock accounts. We had 1 dislike until you showed back up, and all of a sudden we have 5 dislikes. Holy shit. You know what? I can't wait till you go live on your next video. Maybe I should make me some sock accounts and see how you like that, you piece of shit. But once again, you must have missed the part in the show where we thanked people for disliking or liking our videos, because it's driving views, it's driving traffic, it's driving engagement. So thank you and all 4 of your sock accounts, Michael, for wasting your time to come on over and do that for us. I really appreciate it. You accused Robby of having a bunch of sock accounts in here watching us, when in fact it was just you alternating accounts, which is what took you so long to come back in.
Yeah.
Man, you're fucking awesome. But we don't have a life, right?
Yeah, we already know you have a show, another account called Trolling Network. So there's one. So I mean, dude,
bring them on, bitch. Bring the dislikes on. Come on. Give us more likes. Give us more dislikes. Give us more views. That's what you're doing. You're driving up our engagements. I don't know if you're savvy enough to understand how YouTube works, but you're helping us in our analytics. So bring it the fuck on, bitch. One right after another. Keep them coming.
Yeah. So you're only helping our case, and to that, Brandon, go ahead and do your thing.
Yes, it is time for that. The angry liberal to shill, because that is what I do. I am a shill, so it's time to shill. So, guys, links are in the description if they're not there already. I know some of them may or not be. They'll be up there later on if they're not there now. But just to go over them real quick, ways you can support the Geek Room podcast and fist the Prodigal Champ right in the ass. Ways you can do that are the following. Subscribing to us right here on YouTube, liking or disliking. Hey, it's your call. Give us your honest opinion. Drop a comment down below. Share this video, and check all these links out in the description. You could go and subscribe to us over at iTunes or Podbean if you'd rather just listen to the podcast. In case you want to miss out on all this, hey, that's your call. We have a Patreon up and available. We're not just asking for your money free of charge, not e-begging like VonHelton would be doing. We have some really cool perks for you there as well, so go check that out. Also, liking us on Facebook, following us on Twitter. Those are ways you can help free of fucking charge. Our Spreadshirt account with more than just shirts available, all kinds of Geek Room merchandise. Go and peruse at your leisure and see if anything is on there that you may enjoy. And also, guys, in addition to the uploads that come after the live show here on YouTube to iTunes and Podbean, you can go check us out on VidMe. And I'm pretty sure, I think Frankie may agree, as soon as VidMe lets us start live streaming, we may think about doing some stuff live over there. But for the time being, the uploads are on VidMe as well. So if you're one of these people like me who's trying to stick it to YouTube, go and give us a view over there. And, yeah, I think that'll about do it for the shilling. And, yeah, just check us out, guys. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. So, again, until next Tuesday, when we will go with, start with the Geek Room podcast, We will see. You.
Really quickly, I'd like to thank the people who are matching his dislikes with likes. Fuck off, Polston. Eat a bag of dicks.
Holy shit. So yeah, let's before we go, let's see if what it is. 9-9. Look at that. You know what?
In your
next week's show,
bitch.
we will have a view count. I will keep a track of this. Next week's show, we'll tell you what it comes down to. So, again, until next week, guys, we will see you later.